So, where are my papers? 1, 2, 3. Hey man! Please don't tell me that is my script of today's episode. Don't dare to throw it away. You know, I can't talk fluently without it. What? I haven't thrown away anything. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? No, what are you doing there? Nothing. Hanging out. What is that paper in your hand? I don't have any paper in my hand. In your other hand. Was it saying advanced parameter topics? Yes. Oh God. Unfortunately, we don't have an episode today. Well,
sorry, man.
Dude. Okay. So, hey guys, how's it going? Recently we looked into sending parameters from client to server using JAX-RS. Certainly we can send back parameters also from the server to the client. As the HTTP protocol does not have a URL in the response, certainly we are limited to headers and cookies. So let's see how that works. This code is a bit more complex as we have to deal with the raw response now. This is not nice, but in fact in future episodes you will learn that actually you won't do that in a resource, but instead use parameters and filters to keep your code clean. But for now it's okay, as it gives us a basic understanding how it works. As you can see, we put headers and cookies into the response class here on the server side, and we pull it actively from the response class here on the client side. Let's see that thing running. Here are the parameters, and now let's see how this is transferred using HTTP. As you can see in this demonstration. So you can see the header and the set cookie header. If you don't want to have single variables, you can write a pocho to receive your parameters. This is what it could look like. It's just a pocho, and it uses the same annotations we used from the last episode. And then use your class with @beanparam annotation instead of the single annotations. You can see that here. This will fill all the parameters into the single variable instance, and then you can pull it from there as single parameters. This cleans up your resource code massively. And certainly still it will run well. So again, we get the same result. But certainly what we actually want to work with are domain level objects. All what we need is to provide a string only constructor or value of from string method to parse it, and a toString method to serialize it, like here. We have a constructor consuming the string, which is taken from the parser, storing it, and in toString we are serializing it. This is the most easy way to use domain level objects with parameters. But still, this is working. The outcome is, as expected, the same as before. But do we actually want to clutter our domain objects with special constructors, builder methods, or toString methods? No way. We want to keep them clean. Using custom converters can omit that. It is a bit tricky though. You need two parts here. A parameter converter, which extends the JAX-RS runtime by the ability to create instances of your converter whenever needed. For performance reasons, I'm using a singleton here, but this is not really necessary. And certainly the converter itself, which you can see here. The converter's job simply is to turn parsed strings into domain objects or domain objects into serialized strings. And that's it. And still, the result will be the same. We can demonstrate that using our Hello World client. And you see the Hello World client also is using the domain object. And the outcome is the same as before. So as you can see, using domain objects with parameter converters keeps your code much cleaner. So now you have a basic understanding of how to use parameters using JAX-RS, either as single variables, as domain level objects, or using parameter converters to keep the objects clean. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would also be happy if you would subscribe to my channel. So stay safe and party on.
Sorry, man.